Isaac. Number 35, Sam Hopkins. Number 11, Matthew Sarsfield. Number 30, Greg Haggerty. Number 29, Jake Emmett. Interchanges for the Leigh Centurions. Number 14, Sean Brinkovich. Number 18, Jamie Acton. Number 10, Oliver Woods. And number 13, Sam Barlow. Here is your team for Featherstone Rovers. Featherstone Rovers, make some noise! Sponsored by the Newman family, number 1, Dave Harden. Sponsored by BL Travel, number 2, Will Sharp. Sponsored by 2-7 Limited, number 3.
Everybody, welcome to the Big Fella Stadium for today's Kingstone Press Championship Clash of the Titans between Featherstone Rovers and Leigh Centurions. Big rundown of the team news for you first of all, starting off with the Centurions. Number 1 at fullback is Greg McNally. Number 22, the winger, is Adam Hickson. Number 31 in the centres is Cameron Pittman, alongside number 4, Tom Armstrong. And the winger, number 5 is number 15, is Liam Kay. The half-back for Centurions who did so much damage last week. Number 6, Martin Richard, alongside number 7, the hat-trick scorer last week. A completely new front row for the Centurions. Sees number 8 Tom Spencer and number 35 Sam Hopkins, and in between those two is number 9 hooker is Bob Bezek. All three of those were on the bench last week. In the second row for the Centurions, number 11 is Matt Sarsfield. Number 30 is Kurt Haggerty, who was also on the bench last week, and a loose forward. Started at prop last week for the Centurions. Now a loose forward today, number 29, Jake Emmett. And the bench for the Centurions, number 14, Sean Penkovich. Number 18, Jamie Acton. Number 10, Oliver Wills. And number 13, played down here in the row last year, Sam Barlow. And the Rovers lost 3 changes from last week. Fullback is number 1, Ian Hardman. Number 2 in the 3 quarters is Will Sharp. 2 centres, number 3, Greg Worthington. And number 22 is James Mendika. And the first of the changes for Rovers, in for the injured Etu Waisila, who's injured his hamstring. It's number 4, Ben Holloway. The half-backs for Rovers this afternoon. No Gareth Moore today. Sees number 19, Kyle Briggs, moved up from the bench to stand off. And a scrum half today, moving from stand off to scrum half, is number 23, Andy Kay. In the forwards, sees a return for the front row of number 8, Steve Crossley, in for Matt James, who's injured. The soccer is Andy Ellis, alongside the other front row, Keegan Hurst. In the second row for Rovers, number 18, Jamie Cordy, and number 12, Tim Spears, and the loose forward is James Lockwood. On the bench for Rovers, sees for 14, Josh Flanagan, and all making an appearance today from last week, number 6, Chad Russell, number 25, Gavin Benyon, and number 31, Sean Pick. And today's match referee is Mr. C. Leatherbarrow. Just now waiting for the two teams to come out here at the Big Fella Stadium for what's been dubbed the Clash of the Titans. It's going to be a fantastic afternoon to rugby league here at Big Fella Stadium. Moments away from the two teams coming out. The cheerleaders are in position. The fans are ready for what should be a classic afternoon. Centurions, the only unbeaten team left in rugby league, against the Rovers, who are unbeaten at home this year. Can Rovers be the first team to defeat the Centurions this season? They've got every chance of doing it. Missed opportunities last week that cost them. And I think Rovers today are certainly capable of pulling off the result today. The league coach is out of the dressing room now. He's done all he can, making his way to the away dugout. Paul Rowley, the Leigh coach, just waiting for the two teams to come out. Rovers going down last week, 26-16 at the Leigh Sports Stadium, as welcome to the Big Fella Stadium, the Leigh Centurions, led out by Bob Beswick. The Leigh fans over on that far side are in fine voice this afternoon. 6 coach loads. Out in blue beard. Closely behind. Here comes one out by Tim Spears. It's your very own Featherstone Rovers. A fantastic atmosphere here at the Big Fella Stadium for what should be a fantastic afternoon worth of rugby league. And out comes now the official, Mr. Leatherbarrow. The mascot in the middle having his picture taken. It'll be the Centurions who get the first use of the ball, going towards the railway end. So the Kyle Briggs will be kicking Rovers, doing Rovers kicking this afternoon, I fancy. And it's Kyle Briggs then putting the ball on the tee. Featherstone Rovers against Leigh Centurions. And we're off. It's taken on the bounce by Centurions. It's controlled by Ridyard, and that's the first drive in. And the first penalty and the first tackle. Mr. Leatherbarrow says that was stolen. Xander Kane and James Mendika in the tackle. So discipline lets Rovers down early. And the Centurions, instead of being in their own 20, are on their own 4th now. So cheap yards made there. That's Jake Emmett, the loose forward for this afternoon for the Centurions. Plays the ball to Beswick and moves it inside to Ridyard. Ridyard offloads to the big forward, number 35 is Sam Hopkins. Here come the Centurions again now. This is Matt Sarsfield. Inside the Rovers half, just short of that 40. Beswick comes down the short side, Ridyard. Not able to get away from Lockwood or Mendika. Beswick waits again. Moves it through the hands. Through the hands of Emmett. And now the Centurions are in the Rovers 20. This is the last tackle. Beswick comes left. So that's a shocking pass. And a shocking end to the start. A good defensive start for Rovers. It was a shocking pass from Ridyard. Behind everybody. It was taken by Tom Armstrong, who couldn't hold the ball. Who couldn't do anything with the ball. And now Rovers will get a relieving set now out of their own 20. Will Sharp with that first drive. Plays the ball to Andy Ellis. And here's Lockwood now. Emmett there in the tackle. Ellis plays the ball to Keegan Hurst. Keegan Hurst now just short of halfway Rovers. Ellis again. Finds captain Tim Spears looking for Dufflo but holds on. Good defence from Armstrong. Ellis. Here's Andy Kane now. Kane puts the high kick up. That is going to be a penalty. Redmond now in the air. Silly penalty for Featherstone. So again, in Centurions, instead of starting in their own 10 metre line, starting now just short of halfway. And here's the big man, Jake Emmett, the loose forward. Plays the ball to Beswick and moves the ball inside to Sam Hopkins. Beswick again. Here's Ridyard. Really. Through the hands it goes to McNally. A good defence there from Rovers. Jamie Cording in attendance, along with Worthington. Beswick goes left to Brearley. But that's well wrapped up again by Rovers. Good defensive set this. The ball is moved through the hands. It's Ridyard. Misses out one. Finds Sarsfield on the bounce. Again, a poor pass from Ridyard. Bezic, this is the last tackle. Hopkins. That's good defence by Rovers on that last tackle. A poor option for Sam Hopkins, turning over possession. So 2 good defensive steps for Rovers. Mendika finds Sharp, who slips. Rovers inside their own 20, centre field. Here's Steve Crossley, gets them out of the 20. Good 10 metres made there by Steve Crossley. Ellis goes left, Lockwood finds Jamie Cording over on that left hand side. That's going to be a penalty for Rovers. This is going to be one tasty afternoon's worth of rugby league, folks. Rovers have a penalty for a high shot, which Kyle Briggs will take. This will put Rovers in the Centurions half, and the first chance for Rovers to really attack the Centurions this afternoon with 5 minutes on the clock. And here we go now with Jamie Cording with that first drive, gets Rovers into 20. Ellis waits, comes right to Lockwood, gets Rovers into the 10, centre field, right in front of the sticks. Andy Ellis waits. Andy Kane juggles with it, spins away from one. Andy Kane not happy with something there. Here's Lockwood again though. Centurions definitely trying to slow things down, I think, here. Here's Briggs. Shows the dummy, then takes on the line himself. This is the last tackle, says the referee. Andy Ellis goes left to Worthington, trying to spin away. Worthington's inches short. Inches, it can only be. Good defence by the Centurions on that far side. And now the Centurions. Rovers need to keep the Centurions here. The only 2 sets Leigh have had so far, they've had penalties early. This is better defence from Rovers, though. Cording in that tackle. It's better. In there by the inside and release the 40. It's Jake Emmett. Bezic moves the ball into Ridyard with a kick over the top. That's a good step from Rovers, a good defensive set. That's going to run dead. And it's Ben Helliwell who runs the ball back. Helliwell then will take that ball in. Ellis Kane finds Will Sharp. Centurions defensive line moving up below at the moment. Robert Ellis now. Skips to Kyle Briggs to take it. It was touched in flight, which is why Kyle Briggs can take Rovers. Mr. Leatherbarrow says the Leigh got a hand to that ball, which is why it couldn't be taken by Briggs. So Rovers then will have a scrum down. Heading Ellis out to the base of that scrum, finds Andy Kane, who finds Hardman. Here's Mendika. Will Sharp will go from dummy half. Plays the ball to Ellis. Here's Tim Spears. Rovers just short of the 20 now. Spears plays the ball to Ellis. Hurst finds Kane. Briggs. Hardman. Worthington. If that had gone to Ben Helliwell, you fancy he would have been in the corner. Cording though. Here's Lockwood. Rovers just short of that 10 metre line and they've lost possession. A loose offload by Lockwood and the ball's gone loose. Centurions have the ball back. Well, that's great defence. Great defence by Rovers. Reddick having to run that ball out himself. Centurions then. Out of the 20. Tim Spears completing that tackle there. As it goes to the right. Braley with a kick over the top, an early kick which Hardman will chase. That has just run dead. And Hardman will bring the ball back to the 20. Take the tap himself and run the ball in himself. The Leigh fans in fine voice over on that far side. Ben Helliwell now running that ball in, looking for a big performance today. Giving a chance in the team due to injury to Etu. Jamie Cording now. Off the way to Helliwell, gets the ball side to Worthington. Worthington's got Helliwell back on the outside. What a superb try to Featherstone Rovers. Over on that far side. Made between South Worthington and moving the ball, got Helliwell away down the wing, got the ball inside to Worthington. So he got away, got the ball back out there, over in the corner. And it's Featherstone Rovers 4. Leigh Centurions no. What a fantastic try by Rovers between Helliwell and Worthington. Down that left hand side. And now it's going to be Kyle Briggs with the kicking duties this afternoon. No Gareth Moore today. After a disappointing effort with the boot last week, Moore not able to convert any tries. And so the responsibility today falls to Kyle Briggs. Keegan Hurst just being patched up by the physio. It's going to be Kyle Briggs then, left-footed. Rovers have a great start to this match. Here's a conversion attempt by Briggs. It's been missed. So, 11 minutes on here at the Big Fella Stadium. Forward, Leigh Centurions 0. So Rovers on with the points early, as they did last week. Kick-off taken well. So Rovers are looking to build on this. They'll be looking for a big match today. So far, so good. Sorry, Helliwell. Keegan Hurst now runs that ball in. Ellis comes right. So Lockwood looking for the offload, but well wrapped up. Ellis takes on the line himself, gets over the 40. Hardman moves into the now. He will find Briggs. Briggs with a dink through for Worthington to chase. It's got Worthington! Worthington very well! Great covering back though by the Centurions. Oh, that was superb chance. I fancy it was Adam Higston who managed to get back. Attack that left for Rovers. All sorts of problems for the Centurions, who are now trying to work out of their own 20. And it's been lost. It's been lost by Leigh. That's on the back all round for Rovers. Can't quite see who lost it from here. For Rovers, with another attacking chance. This is centre field. 3 metres from the Centurions line. Referee has stopped the clock for something. Tim's face, it looks like he's getting a bit of treatment. A blistering start for Rovers. A try in the 10th minute for Ben Helliwell. Not converted, then another chance for Ben Helliwell. But unable to just finish that move off. Here's Worthington now. Here's Crossley. Crossley on the charge. Rovers have missed that. Surely he went beyond the horizontal there. He looked to from here. Here's Briggs. Worthington. Dumped to the ground well. Worthington plays the ball. Briggs. Here's Crossley again. Looking for the offload. It's not there. Ellis finds Briggs. Finds Andy Kane on the stretch. Shows it twice. Come off Mendika. A loose. Disappointing end to that set again for Rovers. And the Centurions have possession back. Tom Armstrong now. Good defence there by Rovers. 3 in the tackle. Crossley, Cording and Hurst. Rovers meeting the Centurions well, matching them well at the moment. Here's Jake Emmett. Centurions just short of halfway now. Ridyard drops the ball off to Sam Hopkins. On halfway. Bezic comes left. Oliver Wilkes is on the pitch already for Leigh. That's the last, and it's a kick from Ridyard. Ben Helliwell not able to take that. And so Worthington manages to knock the ball dead. It's Tom Spencer who's gone off for Oliver Wilkes. So the Centurions will have a set in the Rovers 20 now. Chance to post their first points of the afternoon. 17 minutes gone here at the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 4. Leigh Centurions 0. Here's Greg McNally. Metre short. 10 metres in from touch on the left hand side. Armstrong waits. Moves the ball to Sarsfield. Rovers need a big defensive effort here now. Bezic finds Ridyard. Brayley. One offloads straight to Ben Helliwell. So the Centurions miss an opportunity there. And here's Worthington. It's a good run from Greg Worthington. Andy Ellis now. Rovers just short of halfway in 3 tackles. Here's Lockwood. In the Centurions half now. Featherstone Rovers. Here's Kyle Briggs. Kick. It's an early bomb. Pressure's on McNally to take it. Takes it well. And once again a penalty for tackle. Penalty again for from tackling him in the air before the touch the floor. That's the second time tackling. It was happening last week as well. So the Centurions penalty start, and they will start just short of the Rovers 40 now. 2 balls on the pitch. Mr. Leatherbarrow. And here comes Oliver Wilkes. Plays the ball to Bezic. Here's Kurt Haggerty now, try scorer last week. Does it, goes himself. Finds Bailey Armstrong. Armstrong! That's a great try for the Centurions. That's Leigh in the corner. Yes, it is as well works across the field. Placed in the corner. Over for the Centurions. 15 minutes gone here at the Big Forest Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4. The Martin version attempt. Tight to the touchline, but Martin Rudyard is certainly a good kicker. Don't fancy him to miss many. And here he goes then. Has missed that, and I'll put the jinx on him. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4.
Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4.
20 minutes gone here at the Big Forest Stadium. Rovers 4, the Centurions 4. Everything we expect it to be. It's tough. It's a fantastic match here as Kyle Briggs kicks off again. That was called Bezic himself. Liam Kay goes himself and out close to Jake Emmett. Bezic waits. Moves the ball inside. Rudyard. Really. By Rovers. Andy Kane. Rovers 25 metres short. Finds Kyle Briggs, he'll put the bomb up. Shots a penalty for Rovers. James Bendick has been taken out of the ball. That'll be a penalty for Rovers. Are they going to take the 2 or are they going to run it? Kyle Briggs has the ball in hand. He's Rovers goal kicker. The team, well, I think the discussions come on to take the 2. But no, it hasn't. Rovers are running it. Here's Tim Spears. The T did come on. I think we're going to see Jack Bussey in a minute as well. Here's Lockwood now. 2 metres out, right in front of the posts. Can Rovers make this pressure? Andy Ellis. Mr. Andy Kane, here's Briggs. Worthington trying to spin away. Just not able to do so. Ellis tries to go himself. Rovers have a good line out here. They need to move the ball out. Here's Briggs. Finds Crossley. Takes on that line. This is the last tackle now. Andy Kane with a kick for the corner for Wilshire. Mendika. That's been knocked dead. The referee I thought the touch judge had said by Rovers. The referee has called it a dropout, and it's been so Rovers will have another set on the Centurions line. Need to make this pressure count. They had pressure like this last week at the start of the second half and couldn't make that count. Rovers need to make this pressure count. It's going to be Greg McNally, I think, who's going to take the dropout, and does so. Ian Hardman, safe as houses, finds Keegan Hurst, who gets Rovers back up to that 40. Ellis finds Lockwood now. Rovers just short of the 20. Ellis again, goes himself, finds Crossley. And on comes Jack Bussey to Keegan Hurst. Ellis finds Kane. Briggs, Hardman. Another chance for Rovers goes begging. This was happening last week. Rovers can't afford to keep missing these chances. So the Centurions, Jack Bussey on the pitch for Rovers. And Sam Barlow, I think, is on the pitch for the Centurions. Taken in by Matt Sarsfield. Just short of the Leigh 40 now. Here is Barlow. Plays the ball to Bezic. Here's Sarsfield again. Centurions just in the Rovers half. It's the last tackle now. 15 minutes left to go. That kick through is taken easily enough by Hardman. Oh, a dead cheap pass from Hardman to Halliwell. Centurions fans wanted a forward pass. Referee not interested. And here's Cording now. Here's Worthington, centre field, as Steve Crossley is coming off. He will be replaced by Gavin Benyon. A mistake for Rovers by Kyle Briggs. That kick's gone out on the full as Rovers make another change that sees the introduction of Gavin Benyon. And Steve Crossley comes off. Gavin Benyon making his first appearance this season, and what a match to do it in. What an opportunity for him to make a name. Yes. Been playing very well in the reserves and given the opportunity today. Here's Barlow. Oh, there was a chance in the corner for Leigh, keeping the ball alive, but the overlap was there for Armstrong to find Liam Kay again. But the final pass from Armstrong to Liam Kay was forward. So let's off for Rovers. Still Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4. And Rovers will get head and feed at this scrum, which Andy Kane will feed. Here's Mendika. Ellis finds Worthington now. Looking to skip away, but this time unable to do so. Ellis again finds Benyon. What a run by Benyon. Made a further 3 metres with 3 players on it by. Here's Jack Bussey. Ellis plays towards Spears. Ellis again. Andy Kane's kick over the top. That's going to run dead. Centurions will start on the 20. Beswick will take up top. And here comes the drive in for the Centurions. Jake Emmett again. He's had an outstanding half for them as Jake Emmett. And indeed is now going to be replaced by Jamie Acton.
Substitution for Leigh Centurions, Jake Emmett.
As it goes right, and the ball is moved out on that far side to Adam Higston. The offload was attempted, it came off a Rover. So the Centurions head and feed. Had a very good half hour for the Centurions as Jake Emmett played really well. And now Jamie Acton sporting a headband. Beswick out the base, finds Armstrong. Well locked up though by Jack Bussey. Here's Barlow now, gets Centurions onto the 20. Beswick waits, Jamie Acton just inside him. Missed out, here's Ridyard. That must be obstruction, the referee says no, not interested. Beswick comes left to Barlow again. Centurions 5 metres short of the Rovers line, 10 metres in from the left-hand touch line. Beswick plays the ball through the hands of Ridyard. Finds McNally. Well wrapped up though by 3. Kyle breaks in attendance along with Worthington and Cording. Through the hands it goes now. Here's a kick from Ridyard. Will Sharp, safe as houses. Takes that really well and a good run from Sharp as well. A great take and a great return. Mendika. Ellis finds Tim Spears. Rovers fans won't lead back in the markers square. Here's Benyon. Future Benyon. Ellis. Kicked through by Briggs for Worthington to chase. Oh, what a mistake by the Centurions. And Rovers will get head and feed at this scrum. Just under 10 minutes left here in the first half for the Big Fella Stadium. Still Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4. And this has been a fantastic match of rugby league. Out of the top draw. Referee stops the clock. Speaking to both teams, saying you've got to pat down properly. Oh, that's an awful pass, which Mendika does well to recover. Andy Kane now. Here's Tim Spears. This match is here for the winning for Rovers. It's Briggs. Finds Ben Helliwell over on that far side. Alice goes short side to Worthington. Ellis again. Here's Briggs. Shows it once. And then offloads to Bussey. Bussey gets Rovers into the 20. 12 metres short. That's got to be a penalty, surely. No. Cording sees a gap, goes for it. Cording has then lost the ball. First knock on, I fancy it's going to be to the Centurions for Rovers. On the last, the gap was there. Cording went for the gap, but just lost possession of the ball. Here's Acton. What a hit! Rovers so far matching the Centurions step for step. Here's Armstrong again. The Rovers so far doing a great job on Armstrong. And Kay. Here's Barlow. Here's Armstrong again. Rudyard offloads to Acton. Penkovic is on the field. What a take from Mendika. Oh my word. Here's Will Sharp. 7 minutes left here in the first half. There's Kevin Benyon. As George Flanagan takes the field for Andy Ellis. Lockwood gets Rovers out at their own 20. Centre field now. George Flanagan waits. Takes on the line himself. Gets Rovers up to the 40. Centurion slowing the ball, play the ball down. The referee not interested. Dinko the top from Andy Kane. Oh, who's got that? Is it Owen? Surely. Oh, what an absolute shocker from Adam Hickson. The ball ran towards him with nobody within 10 metres of him, and they just fumbled the ball. And Rovers, an unexpected opportunity, 15 metres out from the Centurions line. That was a shocker from Adam Hickson. Players on this one. The referee is calling out 2 players, Acton and Lockwood, presumably without packing down in a scrum. Flanagan out the base to Andy Kane. Here's Hardman now. Tries to step inside but not able to do so. Sam Barlow's down. Not quite sure what happened there. Barlow's definitely down. Looks like a head injury. I don't know if he's got blood or not. Can't tell from here. The referee speaking to Rovers players. Flanagan already making a difference since he's come on, in conversation with Andy Kane about some tactics, I presume. It's going to be another player in a headband for Leigh. It's going to be Sam Barlow. It's so tall, he has to kneel down for the physio. It looks like he's proposing to her now. Markers aren't square, I can tell you that for nothing, but the referee won't be bothered. Flanagan finds Gavin Benyon. Well rocked up though by 3 Centurions. Here's Kane. That's touched in flight. It's going to be back to 1 and it's Will Sharp. Still going Will Sharp. That is back to 1. It was touched by a Centurion. So Rovers have another 6 in the Centurions 20. Benyon again. Inside the last 5 minutes here at the Big Fella Stadium. Here's Andy Kane. Kane steps away. Oh, he was a metre short and he's knocked on. It's a knock on from Andy Kane. It was a beautiful step to get through the gap. And I think he was going for the offload and he just fumbled the ball. Touch judges on. I think there's a bit of a coming together between the players. 2 sets of players not happy about something. And the referee stops the clock again. Obviously not happy with something about the scrums. Pulling out 2 Centurions players now. saying to Jamie Acton, you've got to start scrumming down properly or I'm going to penalise you. And so here come the Centurions now on their own 10-metre line. First chance really, first time they've had the ball in a few minutes, and great defence by Rovers, and they've been penalised. Great defence it was by Rovers. The ball free and it's us. And so a relieving penalty for Leigh. Gets Leigh into the Rovers half. Penkovic takes the tap to Barlow, back to Penkovic. Here's Ridyard. McNally in away from one. So the just short to the bottom. And it's a penalty not playing the ball. 2.5 minutes left of the first half, and Rovers have a relieving penalty themselves. This puts the pressure right back on Leigh. Oliver Wilkes not happy with the penalty award, and that's a great penalty by Kyle Briggs. Rovers. Here's Briggs now. And Rovers. Flanagan finds Briggs. Here's Andy Kane. Hardman. Taken beyond the horizontal. The referee said. Bussy waits it at in halfback. Kane finds Lockwood. Rovers 5 metres short of the Centurions line. Flanagan finds Andy Kane. Here's Briggs. Worthington finds Hollywell. Well wrapped up by the Centurions. Here's Briggs again. Bennion. Bennion's away! Bennion! Oh my lord, he's a metre short. Flanagan finds Bussy with a kick for the corner. I'm not sure he's got that down, you know, he's been held up. Was it? The referee said he was held up, but it looked on the DVD, from where I was stood, like he was tackled in the air. A let-off then for the Centurions. Just coming up to a minute left in this first half, and what a first half it's been. Liam Kay in possession. Oh, they penalised us again for holding down. So the penalty taken by Ridyard, and Centurions have 30 seconds in the Rovers half to try and get the noses in front. Penkovic with the tap to Oliver Wilkes. Wilkes gets Centurions into Rovers 20. Here's Barlow. Finds Ridyard again to Braley. Here's McNally. 10 seconds left on the clock. Penkovic. Ridyard's gone for the drop, and he's missed. That's how tight this match has been, with the last kick of the first half. Martin Ridyard went for the drop goal, but pushed it to the left in the uprights. What a fantastic 40 minutes of rugby league here at the Big Forest Stadium. The opening try came for Featherstone Rovers after 10 minutes. A great move between Worthington and Hollywell down the left hand side to change the passes, and Hollywell try for Liam Kane. But the Armstrong drawing the hustle and creating the gap for Kane. So not conversion. And since then, it's been a real war of attrition to top quality in a top quality game of rugby league here at the Big Fella Stadium. The half-time score, Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4.
We do have the Featherstone Lions under 10s team. Juniors under 16 now. Okay, so if you want to come down to that, there's loads and loads of things happening tomorrow. And we got some of the Easter campers as well coming around the pitch. If you want to give them a nice big round of applause as they go past you and say hello today. Okay, can we give these down to the youngsters a nice big round of applause? Campers dance camp, yeah? Give them a nice big round of applause as they perform for you this afternoon. Thank you.
So you all I do it coming up. Keep it coming up. So do the dance, do your dance with mama. Come on, baby, tell me what's the word. So you all I do it coming up. Keep it coming up. So do the dance. Do the dance with mama. Come on, baby, tell me what's the word.
Give a nice big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's our recent camp. Youngsters, very well done indeed. Okay, we've got another birthday request. Amelia Ackroyd, she's 11 on Thursday, and she's one of our Dance Academy pupils down here at Featherstone Rovers. That's Amelia Ackroyd, 11 on Thursday. Okay, we've got one more performance now from our very talented all-stars here at Featherstone Rovers before we kick into the... So give them a nice round of applause, welcome them onto the pitch. It's the Featherstone Rovers Foundation All-Stars. Give them a nice round of applause, come on! And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back now, Featherstone Rovers. Now please welcome back now for the second half, Leigh Centurions.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the second half here at the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4. A real war of attrition in the first half.
It'll be nice to have you over. Normally, I will take us out ready. We'll be joining that very shortly for you this afternoon.
It will be Rovers who get first use of the ball in the second half, playing up the slope towards the new stand. And it's going to be Rudyard who's going to get the second half underway. And here we go. Kick-off taken by Briggs to Gavin Benyon, who that first run in by Benyon's a good one. Flanagan waits. He will move the ball inside to Lockwood. Flanagan to Busty now. Busty with a step, almost away. Gets good 15 metres there, Jack Busty. Flanagan to Lockwood again now. Gets Rovers up to halfway. Flanagan waits. Briggs. Benyon again. Rovers in the Centurions half as Flanagan now will come left. Here's Cording. Cording with a dink through. Rovers have a player without a shirt. I think it's Worthington. Without a number on his shirt, should I say. Without a shirt would be interesting for the ladies. Right, Greg Worthington's got no number on his shirt. And Penkovic will move the ball in. It's a long kick by Ridyard early in the tackle count. It's gone for the 40-20. Has he got it? He has, you know. Never mind the 40 for 2020. A fantastic kick from Martin Ridyard. Really sorry. A fantastic kick from Brayley. A fully. I think it was more of a 20-20 than a 40-20. But Centurions now will have early pressure on the Rovers line at the start of this second half. It'll be Ridyard who feeds the scrum. Here's Brayley. Oh, what an awful pass! What an awful pass! So now in Rovers have come up with it. Must be a penalty, surely. Flanagan finds Benyon again. This is going to get tasty in this second half, folks. Hold on to your hearts. Here's Lockwood. Oh, going for one. And it is a penalty. Barlow really went flying in there with the swinging arm. And it's all kicked off. What an awful shot it was by Barlow. Absolutely awful. Just a complete total loss of discipline then. I think it's just a bit of warning, tell him to calm down. And they have. Oliver Wilkes, the captain, in attendance as well. And he's just speaking to Tim Space and George Flanagan as well, saying, look, you know, just cut down. One. Taken by Brits. Rovers will get that. Almost on the Centurions line, and Steve Crossley is now back home. Rovers and 6 tackles on the Centurions line. Need to make this pressure count. Flanagan finds Buss. It's an effort by Flanagan going himself. Here's Andy Kane. Finds Briggs. Looking for support. There's no one there. Andy Kane again. Rovers are standing, folks. Kane trying to get away. Rovers were standing then. Here's Briggs again. Briggs with a dink through. Referee's blown for something. Giving a penalty to Centurions for offside. Saying that Rovers were in front of the kicker. Said that Rovers were in front of the kicker and never gave the 10. Penkovic takes a tap to Jamie Acton. 5 minutes gone in the second half still. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 4. Penkovic waits, it's tapped in half-back. Goes across the line, takes on the line himself. And he's lost the ball. Worthington picks up another high attack. That time was by Sam Hopkins. Briggs to Crossley now. Rovers in the ascendancy, second half. Start of the second half. Need to make this count. Flanagan to Bussey. Runs to Hopkins. Flanagan again to Briggs. Andy Kane. Hardman. Mendika to Shah. That's better, Rovers. Into the 20. Through the hands it went. Here's Andy Kane. Tim Spears. Rovers 15. On the last tackle now. Flanagan will find Andy Kane. To Briggs. Briggs with a kick through. Adam Hickson will chase, but that's no need. That's a poor kick. A poor finish to this promising set for Rovers. And here's Adam Hickson now. Plays the ball to Liam Kay. And in 2 tackles, Centurions have made 3 meters short of halfway now. Here's Sam Marlowe. Gets the offload away to Penkovic. Ridyard finds Sam Hopkins. Really, Haggerty gets the ball inside. This is the last position. Go for a kick himself. Easy take there for Rovers, but it's pushed into touch. And that'll be sprung down head and feet to the Centurions. Ben Helliwell not able to stay in the field of play. So the Centurions will now get 6 tackles on the Rovers line. It's Ryan Braley will feed this scrum. Penkovic out the back to Tom Armstrong. Steps inside one. But he is wrapped up. Here's Ridyard to Braley. And the ball is worked out. Centurions are over. It's Cameron Pittman. A poor attempt at a missed tackle from Rovers. And Cameron Pittman able to get over. And so with 8 minutes gone in the second half. Featherstone Rovers 4. Leigh Centurions 8. It was a very poor attempt at a tackle from Rovers. Dropped off the tackle again, a one-on-one tackle. And Cameron Pittman able to get over. Martin Ridyard then with this conversion attempt. He missed his only attempt in the first half from wide out on the touchline. And Rovers are in fact going to be making a change now. As Chad Bussey has come off and Keegan Hurst has come back on. So Ridyard's kick is good. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 10.
Leigh Centurions 10. Substitution for Featherstone Rovers number 10, Keegan Hurst has in place number 6, Jack Bussey.
Referee speaking to Kyle Briggs about something there. And so Rovers then will kick off. Kick-off is taken easily enough, and here comes Centurions. Keegan Hurst is back on for Rovers. That ball's come free. Liam Kay. And here come the Centurions now, trying to work out from the 120. Penkovic moves the ball inside. Oh, and the gap's there. It's a break by Jake Emmett to Greg McNally. It's over. It's Greg McNally. 2 tries in 2 minutes for the Centurions. It was a break by Centurions by Ryan Bailey down the right hand side. He managed to get the offload to Greg McNally. Greg McNally in from halfway. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 14. And the Leigh fans in the far side are now in fine voice. That's why we're top of the league. It's the chant coming from the far side. And Martin Ridgeyard with another conversion attempt from more or less the same place as he kicked the last one. Oh, when you look in, That's gone in off the post. In off the left hand upright.
Taking scores, Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 16.
Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 16. When you look in. Rovers now need to find something from somewhere. Need to score the next try. Here's Adam Hickson with that first drive in. Rovers unbeaten at home this season. That's better defence. Penkovic is causing all sorts of problems. Thorn on the Rovers side over the years. And now halfway. Penkovic again with a dink for the corner. Liam plays away. Is he going to get there? What a save by Will Sharp. Sharp able to take that ball superbly, and now Hardman. Rovers now really need a lift. That's a good run from Rovers. Ben Helliwell working the ball out. George Flanagan now waits. Here's Lockwood. Flanagan sees the gap and goes himself. This is the says the referee. Flanagan's down, hurts. Flanagan has a head injury, but the referee not interested. Surely you have to stop the clock for a head injury, but the referee not interested at all. Thumbs up for Flanagan, he's okay. Trots back into his defensive position now. And the Centurions on their own 10-metre line. Centurions now trying to get out from their own 20. As Jake Emmett returns to the pitch for Leigh in place of Sam Barlow. Had a superb opening half an hour as well. Will Sharp able to pick that ball up, and he will run across his line. Here's Helliwell now. 15 minutes gone in the second half. It's Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 16. Crossley to Hurst. That's a good run from Hurst, gets over halfway with 2 men on his back. Flanagan finds Briggs, shows it and goes himself. This is the last, says the referee, Flanagan. Here's Andy Kane now. Kane will put the kick in. Easy as pie, too deep from Andy Kane. And the winger on that far side, Liam Kane, no trouble at all taking that kick. And now the Centurions with Tom Armstrong bringing the ball out from their own 20. Vipenkovic.
Substituting for the Centurions, number 14, Sean Penkovic, who replaces on the line, Bob Bezic.
And that's Penkovic's section of the match. It's now by Bob Bezic. A good break there. Hopkins had good players, had a good match. Bezic's away. Bob Bezic. Ridyard finds Brearley. Finds McNally. Here's Pittman. But Adam Higston. But good defence and the foot's in touch. So good defensive effort by Rovers on this occasion. On the last tackle. So that is the turnover. Here's Cording now. Rovers need a big effort now. Coming up to the last quarter of this match. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 16. Flanagan to Crossley. Gets the offload away to Flanagan, who finds Hurst. But well wrapped up by Sarsfield. Centurions trying to slow things down, and that's a kick through from Andy Kane. Greg McNally not interested. So they scrum down head and feet to Centurions on their own 10-metre line. Just waiting for this scrum to go down now, and the time's back on. So here we go again. And Armstrong. Strong centre for the Centurions. Good player for them as well. Bezic comes to the right hand side. Centurions on their own 20 metre line now, sorry. Here's Jake Emmett again. Real danger man for the Centurions. Had a great spell in the first half. Here's Hopkins. Bezic moves the ball to the left. And here's Liam Kay. Well wrapped up by Rovers. That's the last tackle. So Ridyard will drill for the corner. Off the corner flag. And Ben Helliwell will take that tap and make that 5 metres. Hardman finds Jamie Cording now. And Flanagan is being replaced now by Andy Ellis.
Substitution for Featherstone Rovers, number 14, George Flanagan.
Here's Briggs to Lockwood. Ellis now finds Keegan Hurst to Briggs. Andy Kane. Mendika. Well wrapped up though by Tom Armstrong. Kane to match in half, that finds Tim Spears. Centurions have just put up this immovable wall. A minute, Rovers struggling to get through it. It's going to be Briggs with a kick. It's a high one. And Centurions are away. That's Tim Spears. Tim Spears with a high tackle, and it's all kicked off again. I think it was Greg McNally who was away. It was a high tackle by Tim Spears. And I suspect Tim Spears could well be in trouble here. He's made his mind up as the referee. What he's going to do is calling him out. It's on report. Tim Spears is on report, and I have to fancy there could be a suspension coming his way, or at least a warning. It was a nasty tackle. Lucky to still be on the pitch.
This is the number that you are looking for today. You've got this number, please go to the main office after the game. You've got yourself £350. The only number today is 70396. 70396. If you've got that number, please go to the main office after the game. Thank you.
It was a bad tackle by Tim Spears, it has to be said. It's a penalty to Leigh. Tim Spears is on report, but you have to fancy, you could argue that he's taken one for the team, because if the tackle had been made, the penalty Tim Spears then was over. The penalty has been taken, the Centurions now attacking. On the Rovers 20, it's Tom Armstrong. Deserves a try for his efforts today, does Tom Armstrong. Bezic. Going himself. It's held up a yard short. Ball's worked through the hands now. Ridyard. Here's Kurt Haggerty. Still going Haggerty for the line. Oh, that's outstanding. Absolutely outstanding pass from Haggerty. Where that came from, I don't know. Out of the back door to the winger on that far side, Liam Kay. And Liam Kay over in the corner. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 20.
Well, thanks to all Leigh Centurions in the second of the afternoon, number 15, Liam Kay.
It was a beautiful pass out of the door, out of the back door. And Liam Kay had an easy walk in for the line, a dive for the line. The Centurions after today are going to hold a 7-point lead over Rovers. Thank you, we're not talking to John. The kick out by Ridyard, it's a beauty. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 22.
Leigh Centurions round number 6, Martin Ridyard, making sure Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 22.
And the kick-off taken by Briggs is a high one. Taken well, and Centurions now on a roll. 3 tries in this second half for Leigh. And here's Jake Emmett now running that ball in. Bezic. Tom Spencer. Kick by Armstrong. Hard able to
Is that the rugby league is a family sport? Please let's keep it that way. Thank you very much.
Here's Will Sharp. Ellis finds Lockwood. Leigh's defence has just been like a brick wall, and Rovers have got nothing to break through it at the moment. Here's Andy Kane to Hardman. Hardman to Mendika. Here's Will Sharp away in the corner. Still going Will Sharp. Trying to get the pass inside. It's come to the Centurions. When it's not your day, it's not your day. And the Centurions in possession again. Just outside their own 20-metre line now. Bezic moves the ball left. Sam Hopkins. Dick. And that's the first mistake, but it was touched in flight, so it's going to head and fade. Cheers from the Centurions fans as they're going to Wembley, and ironic cheers from the Rovers fans, seeing the Centurions have been drawn away at Leeds Rhinos. So it's the Centurions scrum down just inside their own half. Here's Jake Emmett. Been one of the standout players for Leigh this afternoon. Bezic moves the ball inside to Tom Spencer. Better defences from Rovers. Bezic again though. Looks forward from here. Here's Sam Hopkins. Centurions 5 metres short of the Rovers line. Bezic really struck to goal. No pressure at all on Ryan Brearley. At all.
Now drop one here, Leeds and Jones around the centre line, right, the living scores. First and number 4, Leeds and Jones.
3 tries, isn't it? Rovers score now 4 tries. To get the victory this afternoon. It's a short kick-off from Briggs. Taken well by Armstrong. Tom Armstrong's been outstanding for the Centurions this afternoon. As Gavin Benny comes to us. Here's Jake Emmett again though. Soft. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Absolutely shocking defence. It's like walking through a paper bag. And it's Ryan Brearley again who's causing the problems. It went through the Rovers defence like it wasn't there. Gavin Benyon was one of them. And Rovers are going down to the first home defeat of the season. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 27, with a kick to come. And I'll tell you now, Ridyard won't miss this one. Indeed he hasn't. It's Featherstone 4, Leigh 29. Rovers need to pick themselves up from this for next week. They've got a tough away match at Sheffield next week. And Jack Bussey has come back on. Jack Bussey has come back on and has been replaced with Crossley. Rovers have got the ball from the kick-off. And it is a penalty indeed. Oh, my Lord! Andy Kane, I just saw then. I don't know what happened in the initial place, but Andy Kane, I saw going right. Swinging arm from Andy Kane like I don't know what. And there's fans getting involved on the far side as well. Stewards are having to usher fans away. I didn't see the initial incident, but I did see Andy Kane. Andy Kane, I saw this punch coming from Andy Kane. I don't know what initially started it off. Rovers got the ball from the short kickoff, and then something happened in the tackle. And Andy Kane obviously took exception to it. I fancy that's going to go report. I fancy we could see some report cards coming out, I think. The referee's gone, so I thought the referee then went to his pocket. He has, it's a red card for Leigh. The Centurions player has a red card. And is it going to be the same for Rovers? Yes, it is. Will Sharp as well. Matty Sarsfield for the Centurions. It's Will Sharp for Featherstone Rovers. And the referee now is just speaking to the two captains, and it's gone on report again. The match review panel are going to have a lot to say about this one. The penalty has gone to the Centurions. So 12v12 for the remaining 10 minutes of this match.
So speaking of the Rovers.
As Sean Pitt comes on for the last 10 minutes, he will get a run out in place of Jamie Cording. And the Centurions are also making a change as well. Sees the return of Jamie Acton. In place of Greg McNally, the fullback. That's why Centurions have both Bezic and Penkovic on at the moment. Yes, they do. It's Penkovic at the fullback in halfback this time. With a dab through, it's well taken by Hardman, but it's gone dead. That'll be a dropout. 8 minutes left here at the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh Centurions 29. Both teams down to 12 men with Matt Sarsfield and Will Sharp both sent off. Here's Kurt Haggerty. The Centurions now attacking in the Rovers 20. Here's Penkovic. And Bob Bezic now is acting half-back. Really? To Ridyard. Armstrong to Liam Kay again. A good defence on that occasion by Rovers. Centurions Armstrong trying to get down. No, he hasn't. Pushed into touch. And it's all starting off again. Liam Kay getting involved. This, I think the referee will be glad to get this match over and done with, you know. Here's Gavin Benyon. That's high. That was high on Gavin Benyon. Ellis. Lockwood. Finds Sean Pick. Pick plays the ball to shows it once, shows it twice, and goes into the line himself. Jack Buster and Kyle Briggs both there. Briggs takes over, takes on the line himself and slips. Andy Kane, Ian Hardman with a dab through. It's picked up by the Centurions. Why Ian Hardman's doing the kicking, I'm not sure. And you've got Andy Kane on there, you've got Kyle Briggs on there, but Ian Hardman for some reason took that one on. Here come the Centurions now. Bezic gets the ball away to Acton. It's a knock on by Leigh. Jamie Acton has lost the ball there. That'll be scrummed down the head and feed to Rovers. 5 minutes left here. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leigh 29. Both teams down to 12 men. Rovers have lost Will Sharp. Here's Hardman. Ellis. Move ball to the right to Gavin. That's stolen. So Andy Kane with this penalty on halfway. Gets Rovers into the Centurions 20. Rovers need to do what they haven't done since the 10th minute, and that's get over the Centurions line. Kane finds Tim Spears. Ellis finds Bussy. Ellis again now. Andy Kane finds Lockwood. I think Lockwood thought he was the dummy runner then. I don't think he wanted that one. Centurions making these tackles before Rovers even have the ball, it looks like from here. Ellis. Here's Andy Kane. Steps inside. Andy Kane's away. Andy Kane is over. Andy Kane is over for Rovers for his 4th try of the season. And it's now Featherstone Rovers 8, Leigh Centurions 29. So Kyle Briggs looking to convert this try and score the first goal for Rovers, convert the first 2 points for Rovers in the last 2 games. 5 missed last week, 1 missed today by Kyle Briggs earlier on. So Kyle Briggs will be looking to convert this and put Rovers into double figures. Deep breath, a look at the posts. Long look at the post, look at the ball, step back, here we go. He has kicked it. So with 3 minutes left on the clock here at the Big Fellas Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 10. 29.
This will end on the official attendance today at the Streets of Best Championship game between
Vidyard has kicked off for Rovers. 3,230 here this afternoon. Spears finds Lockwood into the last couple of minutes now. Here's Gavin Benyon, finds Hardman. Hardman to Briggs, looking for support, it wasn't there. Worthington, that's in half-back, wants to go himself and does. Still going Worthington, just sorted halfway now. Ellis gets over halfway, that's a good break from Ellis. Finds Jack Busty, Hardman. Benyon.
Serves a Featherstone and Norton, and that goes to Featherstone's number 8.
Here's Jack Busty, Lockwood to Worthington, trying to fight away but can't do so. That's on the last tackle, so that's a turnover. Rovers man of the match has been announced as Steve Crossley, and it's the Centurions now. Referee's going to penalise that tackle. A high tackle there, so the penalty is taken by Leigh. And again, that penalty has got Leigh into the Rovers 20. Can Leigh finish with a flourish? Penkovic takes the tap and goes himself. Adam Higson waits. Through the hands it goes. Here's Sam Barlow. Penkovic waits. Through the hands it goes again. Here's Ridyard on the bounce. Dab through from Ridyard for Liam Kay. He's just missed it. The ball's gone dead, so it's going to. That's the last points of the game go to Rovers. The first and last tries of the match to Rovers. Leigh with 29 points in between. Disappointing afternoon for Rovers. Sees the unbeaten home record go. Worthington.
Announcement asked all the Leigh fans to stay inside the ground for 5 minutes after the game, please.
And that is the full-time hooter. Leigh victorious. They've got the 7-point gap over Rovers that they so much wanted. It all started off so well for Rovers in the 10th minute with a try for Ben Halliwell. A good interchange of passing from Rovers down that left hand side between Worthington and Halliwell. Kyle Briggs unable to convert. Then Liam Kay got in the act 10 minutes later with a try of his own in the corner. Again, that's not converted. That's as it was until half time. In the second half, Leigh took control. Tries from Pittman, McNally, Liam Kay and Matt Sarsfield stretched the lead out for Leigh to 20, along with a drop goal from Ridyard. All the tries were converted, stretching the lead out to 29 points to 4. A bit of fisticuffs with 10 minutes to go, so the dismissal of Matty Sarsfield for Leigh and Will Sharp for Featherstone before Andy Kane went over for a try with 4 minutes to go, converted by Kyle Briggs. The final score here at the Featherstone at the Big Fella Stadium in front of 3,230 in the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 10, Leigh Centurions 29.